on The Martians Are Here. Well, it's time once again to find out what's going on at the Moyers house right here on Take Him With You. So how was your week, Aim?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Had lots going on?
Lots of work.
Yeah, so did I. I went up and visited my parents. Andrew and I went all the way up to Bainbridge Island and did a bunch of jobs for my dad and my mom, which were a lot of fun, actually. We had a good time.
And while you were away, I did work, but I also played. I had a girlfriend, well, actually two girlfriends from high school come over.
Yeah.
And we kind of attacked your office closet.
Yep.
Yep, we did.
And now you've given me a bunch more work to do.
Yeah, because we took about 10 boxes full of cassette tapes and CDs and cords and more cords.
And they said they
CDs.
cleaned it all up, but what they really did was just stack it in boxes that I have to go through now.
Yeah, but we actually cleaned the closet, like literally cleaned it. You know, we took Windex and a vacuum.
And so now we have this beautiful closet and a bunch of stuff in the middle of the room.
Yeah, actually the middle of two rooms.
That's really organizing and helping.
Well, it will be when you go through it and get rid of as much as possible, and then we'll take the things that we really use on a daily and weekly basis and put in the closet. And the rest will either go to storage or the dump or Salvation Army.
Oh boy. And I have to make these decisions, and all this pressure's on me to go through the boxes sitting in the middle of the floor. Whereas before, they were all stuffed in the closet.
Well, not just in front of the closet. I mean, in the closet. They were from floor to ceiling in the closet and about 3 feet out in front of the closet to about 3 feet up. So room,
now they're just about 2 feet up, spread across the floor.
Well, our room is a lot bigger now that we can actually see the closet and open the doors and.
These closets right behind me.
Yeah.
It's clean, all right.
Yep, you can even see there's. You have to do the camera. See, there's even a little space-saving rack in there, so when you put things back.
Oh, that's not showing that.
No, you're just showing the ugly boxes that you need to sort through still.
Thanks for helping me organize that.
Yeah, well, you know.
That was kind of sarcastic.
Every once in a while, you have to go through the closets in your life.
Yeah.
It may not be fun, but...
Whatever. Guess what I got in the mail yesterday?
Oh, I think it was something from the U.S. government.
Yeah, I got my census. Or we got our census for the Moyer household.
And my daughter said, "Is that like what they did in the Bible?" And we said, "Yes."
Oh, you mean when they went back to their hometowns to be counted?
Yeah, Joseph and Mary had to go back to Bethlehem.
That's the whole reason they were in Bethlehem when he was born.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got our census, and I guess there's a long and a short form.
Except for this year, this census, every 10 years they do a census, and this one, everyone's doing this short form, and I don't...
Are you sure? Because on Twitter this morning, I told everybody I got my census and filled it out, and that they only asked our address and our ages and who was living in the house, and that's it. And then Sue said, you must have got the short form.
Well, I heard on the news from the people that do the census, they were talking on the radio.
Cheers. Cream soda.
You're not supposed to drink while we record.
Try to be very quiet.
Well, I heard the ice rattling. Anyway, the lady that does the census in the area, in charge of it, she was talking to our local radio DJ, and she said that they were only doing short form this year.
In Washington?
Well, I
or
thought
maybe
it
all
was everywhere.
I'll tell you what, if you got a census thing that was bigger than what we got, all we had to do was fill in our names and our birth dates, and that's it. And that male or female, and that was it. And our race. But guess what I filled out for our race?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Well, we're like whiter than white, you know.
Well, yeah.
I'm fluorescent. That's what we should have put.
Fluorescent?
Yeah.
They wanted to ask all these different questions about race, and all I could check was white. But I'm really pink. pink skin.
Don't show him your
Like
legs.
Shran from Enterprise.
Pink skin. Well, I think I'm fluorescent white. See?
You could be. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm yawning. Well, I know why I'm yawning.
I know why you're yawning.
This
too.
crazy, horrible thing they call daylight savings time.
Well, I like it at nighttime when it stays light longer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, our dog isn't adjusting well.
I know. It's really interesting. Last night was hysterical. Here we are, getting ready to go to sleep and everything, and I'm playing a little Yahtzee on my iThingy, the iPod. And I just noticed that the dog usually always comes to bed, does this little walk around the bottom of the bed, and then slams up against the bottom of the bed and goes to sleep and snores.
Yeah, as soon as we're in bed,
she waits.
She waits till we're both in bed
Yeah.
and the lights turned off, and then she sneaks in and she does her little roundabout.
She doesn't sneak in. She comes right in. You can
Yeah,
hear her. She doesn't
that's
sneak.
true.
She's protecting us. Anyway,
Yes.
so last night, she doesn't show up. And then we go looking. Amy goes, well, I think I better go find her. Maybe we left her outside or something. So we look all over, or she looks all over the house and cannot find Tess, the wonder dog.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't turn on all the lights, and she's a black dog.
Tess, come here.
Oh, honey, I closed the French door, so...
Well, she'll open them. Well, our dog sometimes
She's
opens the
looking.
French doors. Anyway, we look all over for her, can't find her. And we're perplexed. How could we lose a large... Well, she's big, and she's fat, and she's black.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can't see her at night. Well, come to find out, then Catherine gets up, I get up, and we come looking for Tess. And we look all over the house. Finally, we find her at the base of the recliner, and we realize we were going to bed an hour earlier than she's used to, and she doesn't know it's daylight savings time.
Yeah. So we're trying to train ourselves to go to bed at the clock time, even if we're not tired, so we'll
Right.
get adjusted to this. So
Because as it is in spring, you always spring forward, and you lose an hour.
yeah,
And in the fall, that's my favorite time when daylight savings time is, because you gain an hour.
yeah.
So you get to sleep for an extra hour if you want.
But,
Spring forward, fall back.
But Tess doesn't read the clock. She has
No.
her internal clock, and she's going, well, it's not time to go to bed yet.
Yeah, so she didn't understand. Well, finally we got her. But then my wife, silly lady, there she comes. Here, come on in, Tess.
Come on, Tess.
Come on.
She heard us talking about her.
Okay, come on over here so
Come
you can
here.
say hi. Come here.
Tess, over here.
Can you see her? Oh, we're filming this for YouTube. Where
Come
is
here.
she?
Tess, over here, hon. She's over there. You can't see
Oh,
her.
you can't see her. Maybe we could get a picture. You know what? I'll put a picture of her in the notes.
You're a good dog.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we finally found her, and we took her over to, or we're trying to get her up out of the family room, and she gets suspicious of us because there's one thing that she hates the most in our home, and what is that?
Oh, BATH.
Well, oh, that's right. She is here. Okay.
Here, Tess.
The word bath. If we say the word bath, she's now upset right now. She's even upset right now.
She's here next to me. But
So what does my wife do? Come on, Tess, come back to bed. And the bathroom is right next to the bedroom. And so what does Amy do? She runs into the bathroom, turns the light on, and she's yelling for Tess. Well, Tess thinks she's going to get a bath.
Yeah.
And so she chickened out, and she stayed in the front room until finally we're just about to doze off, and I heard click, click, click her toenails on the floor, and she came in, and she finally fell asleep. So now our dog has to learn about daylight savings time.
Yeah, because I didn't want to go to sleep without her in the room. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, well, if it was Stripey, on the other hand, my cat, now I could understand. But
Yeah.
my dog, nah.
Your cat doesn't sleep with us, though.
I wish, but no, he's too arrogant. He wouldn't come around. We had to go to him.